What's going on, ladies and gents? Your boy Gamma back with the lovely
Juju.
Pop the Balloon.
Pop.
Or
Find love.
Juju.
What is up?
I got a good feeling someone might find love today.
Okay.
We really hope they do, right?
All right,
Every time, and so do you. So come on in, like the video, subscribe, all of that good YouTube stuff. We really do appreciate it. But Pop the Balloon or find love. Is it going to happen today? I think it might. Let's find out.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Yourself?
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Kevin.
Kevin, how old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
And what do you do?
Yeah, I'm an enterprise account executive. I'm also an actor. And I have a family-owned business that sells Jamaican food, and jerk chicken, and jerk sauce.
Okay,
Yeah.
you be cooking or?
Yeah. Of course.
Oh, okay.
You gotta either dance or cook if you're Jamaican. You know what it is.
Okay, salute.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
You know what? I was about to say how he got a Jamaican restaurant and he not Jamaican. So he verified himself. You cannot be infiltrating when it comes to certain things.
Not on those
Especially Caribbean food. You got to know what you're doing. Salute.
Fun.
Yeah, I like to travel a lot. Like, I've been to 12 countries in 2 years, the last 2 years. Like, I was in Paris for the Olympics. I went to the gold medal game. Shout out to Steph Curry. He did amazing. We were born the same week, but he makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. Yeah, I like to box. I like to work out, box, play basketball. And, like, I'm in the tech space, so I like helping, like, people like kids actually go ahead and get in the tech space at all. Also, like, I don't know if you watched the game, but one of the main lines they said was, you don't got to sell drugs to live life like you sell drugs. And I like to tell kids that and like to make sure that they like to get as much as possible out the world, you know, tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Oh. Well, I'm not going to lie. This, I feel like you all know there's a gender war going on out there. Like people talking about, oh, yeah, men aren't doing this, women aren't doing this. I just want somebody that's willing to show up. Understand we both need to show up 100%. Don't think about what they're saying online. Actually just come out straight up. Somebody willing to be a partner and just understand that, you know, it's not about what people say or what people are complaining about. Actually take each other in and understand that, you know, we need to be our best selves looking forward.
Okay.
Yo, I just got to applaud that right away. Please. So many people walk around just repeating the things they've heard.
Yeah.
They don't even know what it really means, what it's about. They just angry because they joined a certain, you know, foundation or coalition. Right. Yo, be willing to get to know people. We are still individuals.
Yeah.
Salute.
Yeah.
So that's what you look for in a woman?
I look for that.
Okay.
I look for someone that's ambitious. I look for somebody that's ambitious. You know, like, I understand, like, even in a relationship, I got to be the best boyfriend, but then after that, I got to be the best husband, and then after that, I got to be the best father. So I look for someone that's trying to be the best girlfriend, then understand best wife, and then mother.
Okay.
So, you know, it's not just about being the same, it's about continuing to evolve and be better, as best as possible.
I see. All right, and now what are some of your deal breakers?
Oh my gosh. All right, so,
Oh my God.
so number one, just, like, don't be negative. Like, try to be solutions oriented. Don't try to talk about why stuff doesn't work. It's like, how can stuff work?
Right.
You know, try to have a positive attitude like that. Number two, like, I'm not saying you got to be overly religious, but just, like, don't be atheist. Like, don't say I don't believe in anything. And it's 2025. I got to say this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to. But, like,
Say it.
for the sake of my kids, our future kids that I don't have yet, please, because kids are brutal today. If you have something for a subscription for $9.95 to OnlyFans or something like that, where they can get made fun of at the lunch table, or I gotta actually, when someone toasts and says, "Hey, I know she'll make you happy," I gotta say, "What do you mean by that?" That's a problem for me. So I mean, I don't think that's a big ask, but in today you just gotta ask that. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right.
Good gosh. I think that's it, yo. We finally can get to the first impressions. Wow. I'm not even mad that he was that long-winded. But in case you're new here, this is what we do here. 15 seconds or less, we give our initial take on the featured dating guest. All right, we got the rude boy in the house. Juju.
Right.
I'm going to have to throw it your way.
Look,
I'm going to have to throw it your way. 15 seconds. What is he giving you?
No, he's a man about his business. Okay. He's a straight shooter. He's telling it as what it is, right? What it is, and dresses well, businessman. Yeah, so far so good.
So far so good, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's a lot.
No red flags,
It's a
though.
lot.
No red
But
flags.
No, not
All
yet.
right, cool. So leave your comments if you agree with Juju, but 15 seconds or less. My initial take,
What do you
listen,
take?
he had a lot to say.
You did.
Yo. He was just taking us all over the place, but I was listening, though.
Yeah.
And he didn't say nothing that I disagree with.
Yeah.
So far, so good. You know, he looked cool. He's smooth. He in shape. The brother got his business, entrepreneur. He can cook, all of that, man. Come on.
That part, too.
Yeah, he's a catch. So far, so good. No red flags. Drop y'all comments below. Let us know what y'all think about this
the show.
gentleman.
Oh, my bad.
Let's get it. That too.
We got some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right, so we'll start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
And Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped for a couple reasons. They're very superficial, so it's nothing personal. Obviously, I don't know you, but it was the mismatch colored jewelry, like that.
You mean the two tone and the tennis string?
Yeah, I just don't like that combo. I don't know. I just don't like it. And then the shoes, and then also the height. Like those, like I said, those are very also like superficial things. I normally don't wear heels, but today I am. So in the occasion I do want to throw on heels, I kind of do want to be a little bit taller than my partner. But I do like everything you said. I think you're really funny, outgoing, and I think like your head is really on a good path and going straightforward.
Okay. So, obviously I have to ask, how tall are you?
5'11".
5'11". Okay. That's, how tall are you again?
I'm 5'6.5". Girl. But
He's taller than average, by the way.
It's the heels and, just the atmosphere off, like, based off initial attraction, like, you're fine, don't get me wrong. But it wasn't like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking for, like.
God.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Okay. I guess.
No, I don't think so.
And why not?
I don't know. It's just not the same thing you said. You said I'm fine, but my tongue wouldn't go as far as yours, personally. That's all I can say. But it was still. I mean, you're attractive, but to me, you're not. Like you said, maybe I'm not just reeking for you. The energy is just not reeking for me the same way. Yeah, but you do look nice though. I like the hair and like the beads.
Thank you. I did it myself.
Oh, what? That's what's up.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age?
Deanna, and I'm 29.
Right. Deanna, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I end up popping because he resembles my uncle.
Oh.
Wow.
Like,
He was a fine man.
Yeah,
so.
my uncle's young. Me and him is not. We like close in age, but
okay.
he said a lot of good things. He dressed nice, handsome, but he just reminds me of my uncle. So yeah.
Like look-wise or personality?
Face, yeah.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from New York.
Where are they from?
They're from Florida. Trinidad. They're like Trinidad.
Trinidad. I mean, I'm Jamaican. Maybe.
Okay, so cousins.
Yeah. I'm gonna say.
All right. So his hair is fine. You just
Like I might be
I
related
try to, deter from that, but nothing's wrong with their hair. I just personally like lower cuts. But all of the guys have the same,
Okay.
But yeah, you're handsome. You said a lot of good things. You're dressed nice, so.
Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, you're Trinidadian too?
No, I'm black.
You're just black?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks nice. I like the contrast from your skin to the dress.
you.
It's a good choice
Appreciate
today.
it.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's head back. We have 4 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Yeah, so I got a good question. So we all know the love languages, and honestly, they're reversible to mean something to some people and not mean something to other people. What's your love language, and why do you think it's important to you? What's your explanation, if you were to explain it, why it's important to you?
Okay, so what is your love language and why is it important to them?
That's a good question.
Okay, let's start over here. Your name and age?
So my name is Ashley, and I am 26. My love language is acts of service, just because I feel like that's what makes me feel like I'm cared for. You're attentive and, just nurturing. I just love like the little things of, the service, like holding the door, tying my shoe, stuff like that. So.
Okay.
Let's go on over here. Name and age and answer to his question.
Yes, I'm Brittany. I'm 28.
I could kind of piggyback off of what she says. I do like acts of service, but to say something different, I would say quality time. I'm really big on spending time with someone, not all the time, but when we do spend time together, being present in that moment and being really together.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 27. My love language is quality time. I really enjoy spending time with my partner, and I feel like being in person is really how you have a chance to develop the relationship. So yeah, I'm really looking for a partner.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Ken Brianna, and I'm 26. Top 3 love languages are, number 1 is words of affirmation. You know, just a little, you look good. Like, oh, you did that. Like, oh, thanks, babe, for that. You know, just something to, you know. Also, quality time, of course. I love spending time with really anybody that I care about, for real. And physical touch. And then it's not a love language, but food, feed me, please.
He does say he cooks.
All of that. But yeah.
Right. Cool. Thank you. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Why'd you end up popping?
Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I'm 27. I ended up popping. I really like that you're in sales. I'm also in technology sales, and so that's something that I connected with you on. Also, you giving back to children. I also sit on a junior executive board, giving back to children. So those are things I connected with you on. Honestly, initially, I wasn't sure. I wanted to hear more about like what you do and like the answers to your own questions. I just felt like I was holding on to the balloon because I couldn't find a reason. So I don't want to make anything up. I think you're an attractive man. I like what you do. I like your jacket. Yeah.
Okay. So now, is she someone that's your type?
You have a gap just like my mother, honestly. And I'm not. It's a good thing. It's very homely. But honestly, I liked your colors. You look nice. Your reason. I mean, well, just look. We're talking about just looking at her, right? Yeah, she looks.
Anything? Or off what you heard, whatever it is for you, if that would make her your type, if not, if she's not.
I mean, well, just looking at you, you're fine. I honestly, I love gaps because it just reminds me of the first person I've ever saw. But honestly, your reason, I'm always curious to just people's decision-making capabilities. I have no idea what you just said.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'll take it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like kind of nervous because like I haven't done this, whatever. Can I have my balloon back?
Oh.
Can I have my balloon back? I want to hear more. Okay. I'm just like, I don't want to make the wrong decision. Like I'm up here. I'm like, oh, should I pop or not? Okay.
Let's get her balloon back.
Should ask the dude. Do you want her to get the balloon back?
All your job is to be sure about life. That's it to me. Like whatever you make a decision, just stand by it. If you can't stand by it, that's all I want people to do. Whatever y'all do, just stand by it.
I definitely stand by. I'm somebody that when I make a decision, I have very little like room. I make a decision quickly, but like when it comes to love, I feel like there's so many games that are played like in relationships and stuff. So it's like, should I, So yeah, this is a new experience. Okay, bear with me. I hope you didn't take offense to that.
No, you're
Let's
good.
continue.
All right, head on back this way. Okay, so I'm now gonna hand you a pick.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Okay. What if he pops her? They just got her balloon back.
Oh. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpop?
He looks good. I like your career. I like that you give back to the community. I liked everything that you were saying. That's it.
And she wanted some of that curry too.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, you're gorgeous. I love that. You look like Whitley Gilbert from a different world. A Jasmine Guy. That's her real name.
Oh, okay.
Your reasons for the reason I just wanted to honestly, when I asked that question, the reason I asked that is just to see like how deep was it. You were just like
I didn't answer the second part.
You were just like I like to just get complimented. You were like words of affirmation, or I like to just see things. They actually wanted the details of quality times means presence. They said what it meant. Okay. Yours was honestly so surface level. It didn't actually meant deeply in your heart what it meant to you. So in this situation, It's really about like just being deeper within surface level, and just your answer at this point and what you just presented, that's what it was. It was just pretty surface level. They really went to what it meant to them, why it meant to them, and why they want to continue to have that. Yeah.
I respect it.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's head on back.
I ain't gonna be pausing it too much. Y'all thought I was long-winded. Yo, he gonna take.
I think he, like,
in. Go throw some hot pockets in there. You got time, you know.
He's a teacher, though, right? He deals with
he
students.
philosophizes something, yo. But anyway, I'm just pausing it to let y'all know we locked in like y'all.
Yeah.
So we may even just wait to the final thoughts to really break down what we taking in, because he letting it rip, boy.
Back, we've got 3 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yeah. Who was your top 3 female role models growing up, and why?
Okay, let's start there and come back.
He really trying to get to know him.
All right, let's hear from you.
Okay, this is easy. Number 1, Omarosa Manigault Newman. The reason why is because she's bold, she's confident, she's unapologetic. She's just so sharp, and I just love her. Secondly, Oprah Winfrey. I kind of grew up seeing bits of her talk show, and again, unapologetic, powerful Black woman. Thirdly,
Candace Owens is that?
I would say my mother.
Oh, okay.
I would say my mother. Again, strong, beautiful, confident. The epitome of what it means to be a Black woman. So, yeah.
Okay, what about over here?
Yes. I would say Madam C.J. Walker. She's the reason why, we're confident enough to wear our hair and do different things with our hair products and everything like that. And especially now, since, for a while we weren't even allowed to wear our hair out, that's a big deal. That confidence, building that confidence. I would say, who else? Of course, if we can add our parents to that, my mom is the one that helped build the confidence within me, and also taught me that, especially with the way the world is today, there's a time where you can take a back seat. You don't have to always be the strong Black woman. Thank you. You don't always have to be that. You can sit down and let that man lead as long as he is a leader.
Yo, I just gotta applaud it for that real quick. Y'all can drop y'all comments below and let us know what y'all thought about that. And the reason why I'm so happy she said that, listen, Black women have more emotions than just being strong. It's okay. Sometimes you could be weak. Sometimes you could need help. Sometimes it's more to Black women than just strong. That's pressure. That's a lot of pressure to have to show up and present yourself as something if you're not really feeling it. It's okay. I like what she said. It's okay to take a step back. It's okay to get some R&R. It's okay to get therapy. It's okay to get help. It's okay to have some assistance. You ain't always got to be performing until you exhausted and crash out. So I like that, man. Let's give our Black women some grace. That's all I'm saying. Give our Black women some grace. Yeah, man. They're human beings. They're not machines or drones or robots. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get it.
And that's something that my mom taught me. And then I would also say, it's going to sound kind of silly, but I guess since we're talking about growing up, I'd say maybe even, I hate to say this, Raven Simone. I used to love, that's so Raven. We're talking about growing up, right? So as a child, we have similar personalities. We have big personalities, and I used to always picture myself being someone who can walk into a room and be able to grab a presence. And that's what I learned just as a child watching TV and seeing like, oh, look, there's someone that looks like me, and she's also confident in herself. So from her Disney Channel days, I really did enjoy the message that she put out to little girls.
Thank you. All right. And what about over here?
So first, I would say my mom. She has always been, my role model. I always look up to her. She is like the true definition of a trophy wife, an amazing mother. Like that's exactly how I want to be. So I do look up to her. I do look up to Beyonce. That's my girl. Beyonce, her songs just gave me the confidence. I just love listening to her. She's just like, she just brings the light out in me, when I listen to her songs. And then Keke Palmer, she has always been that girl since younger, older, now. Like she has such an inspiring story. Like I always watch all her interviews and everything. I would love to meet her. So those 3 for sure.
Okay. It is time to pop.
Oh, this is hard.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. Oh, you dropped it.
Well,
He's gonna get his car keys.
Oh, there you go. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
can you ask about mine?
You want the ladies to hear about your role models. Okay, go ahead.
You know he'll talking.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's let them hear your role models.
Oh, yeah. Growing up, I would say, honestly, I asked you for 3. I knew one of y'all was going to be your mom. Definitely. So, I had a feeling. So, I said I really wanted to know, too. But so one is definitely my dad. The only reason why I had the confidence I have is because he said, yo, Kevin, you're handsome. Kevin, you know you can do that. And I know a lot of guys don't have that father presence, but just that makes me want to do that for somebody else one day. The second,
I gotta applaud that real quick.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, let's normalize that right there. Let's give that praise. Let's give that praise right there. And the fact that he wants to replicate something that he knows was beneficial.
To him.
I love that.
Exactly.
Right, pass it forward. That's that compassion we talk about.
There you go.
Don't just keep it to yourself and be like, it works for me.
Yeah.
What's the benefit? He's helping. I like that.
Kobe Bryant, just how he was never a victim. He just works hard no matter what. It doesn't matter what the obstacle. And third, I believe this guy is the messiah for black kids everywhere and doesn't get enough credit as Will Smith. Like, honestly, no one, like, he made us know that to be liked by women, you don't have to be a thug. You don't have to be, like, grimy or just, like, tough. He's a hood dude, but still respected by the hood dudes that doesn't act like a hood dude. He's a guy that's fresh. And he's a guy that plays ball. And that's really all black kids want to do, I felt, in my generation. Play ball, get women, and look cool. And honestly, he did that, and it really helped me, and I feel like a lot of my other friends realized we could just be educated, be yourself, and don't really got to go to the corner. So, well, I respect you for that.
All right. Okay. Well, it's good to hear that from you. So it is now time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
All right.
Oh, I think it's going to be orange.
First of all, these are my top 3 colors I love to wear. I just want to let this.
I know. They look so good.
Yeah.
All right. So we saw you did get your balloon back. And so what made you ask for it back and what made you hang on to it?
I think that when I considered the reason why I popped initially, it might have just been fear or uncertainty. And so I wanted to give him a chance to show me more.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
There's nothing wrong with you at all. Thank you for the second life. I appreciate it. I feel like Mario. But honestly, it was really just a comparison. Like, your answer was a 9.8, theirs was a 10. Sorry. Like, honestly, about their answers, there's a hidden agenda behind those. They love people that are unapologetically themselves. Keke Palmer is unapologetically herself. Raven Simone's unapologetic. Even in the shows, that's what they did. They want to just be themselves, move forward. They don't care what they want to talk about. Yours was, which I still do respect, which it was very business oriented and being a strong, considerate woman. But I still don't know how Oprah is in a relationship. I don't know how bad she's in a relationship. She seems like she works so hard. But I can imagine how Keke is a little. Keke has some things to worry about, but either way, Kiki's gonna be Keke, and Raven's gonna be Raven, and the fact that Beyonce's gonna be Beyonce, and and they work hard, they're apologetic to themselves, and their art's appreciated. So I just saw that. That's really what I wanted. Yours was, and it's funny because. Actually, it matches your reason for not popping because it was for business reasons and wanting to hear more that I want. And those are what those two people do, which they're very business oriented and want to keep getting stuff. So I know I said a lot, but yeah. yeah.
No, but he has this.
Okay. I mean, there was psychology.
9.8 though.
I mean, personally, I like my answers, but I understand when you explain it, there was psychology behind your answer, which, I mean, I can't be mad at. Who I am is who I am, and I answer honestly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aww.
Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? You ready?
Yeah. Okay. So, like, what is your relationship with God? Like, do you go, like, to church every Sunday, or is it just, like, every once in a while, or do you read, go to Bible study, or whatever?
Yeah, for sure. I pray every day, at least 4 times a day. If I don't go to church, I try to stream it. To me, like, going to church is like going to the gym. Like, I feel like you can always do more. I want to do more. Even if I would rate myself as a 7, I think I need to be a 10. So I think I'm good, but I still pray every day. But I think the room for being in small groups and, like, not just hearing the pastor, but actually hearing about real life situations in little groups could be better. That's how I feel personally I could do better as accountability that I think I'm messing up and could be a little better with. But still, the vision is there. I want to be better. But I right now, like, I hold him in everything I do. I pray about every decision I make. And, like, I want my kids to do the same.
Any questions
like
here?
that.
Yes. What are your views on traditional relationships, or what do you think a traditional relationship will look like?
Oh,
wow. A woman is asking that.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they
So
don't
they
even want to
don't
hear that word
touch
traditional.
it.
I like
Yeah.
that. Let's see where this goes.
Can you unpack that a little bit more?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm asking, would you want a relationship, let's say, like your mother would have had with her husband, or are you more along the lines of how dating is today, where it's a lot of meet me halfway, there's a lot more both of us being the present and holding the household down, as opposed to, let's say, someone back in the years ago.
Right. So I want to say, first of all, this question is probably one of the hardest questions you can ask, because the truth is, the only reason why I feel like the answer is changed is because of women. They've been better than they've ever been. Like, before, it's easy to tell a woman stay at home when all you can do is stay home.
That's true.
They used to tell you guys you can't even vote because we don't believe that you have the brain to vote. And they used to tell you that you can't, you stay in the house because you can't actually provide anything when everything was labor. So now, the truth is, like, even though I've been raised, especially as Jamaican, like, understanding and expecting to be the provider and do that, I do understand that you guys have more than you ever have. You guys have more opportunity than you ever had. And if you want to seek that opportunity, maybe I need to take care of the kids more. maybe I need to.
Are you saying that that's something that you'd be okay with? Let's say,
cause
you're married to a lawyer. Would you be a stay-at-home dad because she can be able to provide what she needs in the household?
First of all, stay-at-home dad is like, home all the time is crazy.
Yes.
Well, home all the time is crazy, but at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope.
Yo, like, somebody explain this to me, because I get the generational gaps and all of that, but what is this thing where women, right, are willing to have children, pass it off to the guy, and they still, climbing up the corporate ladder? Like, where does that come from? You can give birth, you're carrying the child for 9 months, right? Then you give birth, and we ain't got to get into the details, but when you're pregnant as a woman, right?
Right.
And you give birth, that child,
Yeah.
optionally, can feed from the woman.
Yeah.
So you just disconnected from all of that. You just want to come up the corporate ladder. Like, where does that come from? Somebody drop a comment.
Like,
Let me know, what is that?
Start? Like, when did that mindset?
That's insane to me. A house husband,
really behind it?
why don't you just stay home and cook? What? I'm sorry. Anyway, it's nothing misogynist. It's nothing like that we talking about. We just want to understand what's the psychology to, you know what I mean? Like, making everything that was traditional sound oppressive. It's the people that you're messing with, not the dynamics.
Right.
Hope women realize this question exists because you guys are better. I mean, it's not because of we're worse. We probably got worse, but we may be worse because we got to deal with you guys getting better. Some guys. So even if you think we're trash now, we've always been trash. You could just see it because you're here now. But I'm saying is that those women that do, like you said, that are a lawyer or businesswoman, they have a reputation, almost just like having a kid is neglecting their man because of that. But I just want to let you know I prepare for that. That's half of the reason I make the money I make or have the schedule I have, is because I understand that could be a possibility. But let's work on it together. I still want to see that together. I want to see a dynamic together. Like, I'm going to support you, but don't leave me at home looking like, yo, I just gave up every possibility I have for some woman I'll never see. Like, because I wouldn't do that to you. And that's the only reason why I want to do that. I don't care what I'm doing, because guess what? You could give me a better potential than any job could give me. Because I'm not going to lie, like, my dad did pass away on a Sunday. On Monday, they came to pick up the company car. So I think about that every day. So whatever you're working for, that could happen to you. But guess who lives through him? Me and my brother. So that's how I feel about you. So as long as that dynamic is worked on and is there, we're good.
All right. He said something real deep, right?
He did.
Said his dad passed on a Sunday. The company was there Monday to pick up the car.
Yep.
that is why I have such an issue with anyone, but especially with a mother, not just any woman, but a mother who's putting so much emphasis in a career. He just said something that I know he wasn't trying to line it up that way, but it hit me. Because where he's going is, why would you give your life to a company, a corporation, a job title, when the most important people are your family? That's why I don't like this whole arrangement of like, yo, I gotta get the coins. What are you getting your coins for? What you want? How much money is enough? What do you want to get it for? For who?
Especially when you are bringing in kids, like life into this world,
and it doesn't change nothing about you. You just keep getting the money. You having kids. You have, you know what I mean? Nothing else is. That's not a good look.
Yeah. It's not. I mean, at the end of the day, people are gonna choose what they want to do, right?
Exactly.
It's just like the question you posed earlier. What's the psychology behind it? And for me, you know, as a woman, right, especially like seeing the type of messages, hearing the type of messages that has been put out there for God knows how long. You know what I mean? Once women started progressing, you know, through life, right? In terms of rights, civil rights. So it's just something went completely left.
See, look, I want to hold you on that word, because I want that to be emphasized. We're not just talking about our feelings versus their feelings and this and that. When you have responsibility and you do not adjust, you just keep moving forward, that tells something. For example, all right, Nick Cannon, right? 1 kid, 2 kid, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He just kept having kids with different women, right?
Yeah.
And guess what? He comes out in the midst that he's a narcissist. He's been diagnosed.
Yeah.
And we talk about that. That's not normal. That's not cool. Don't try to make that look normal. You are creating these single mothers, these broken families. You're doing it intentionally because you think you're a guy. You want to spread your seed. You got diagnosed, finds out you're a narcissist.
You're going deep.
No, we're going deep.
Yeah, you're going deep.
It's saying about how I feel versus how you feel. Certain things are just objectively true. You shouldn't be out here creating families.
Yeah.
Family like offsprings.
Right.
If your whole goal is to just make money and not take care of them. You're defeating the purpose of making money.
And
it's like
just giving money is not taking care.
Right, that's
you see, you're deep right now.
Nah, I'm going to shut up.
No, it's great. It's great because I was just going a few levels up more, you know, where it's like the message that has been put out there. But then it goes back to what you said. The psychology, the narcissism.
Right.
Because who are the people that are putting out this message?
There you go.
It's those people.
We always say it all the time. There's 2 types of people: compassionate and narcissistic.
That's
and
it.
you're either going to teeter on one side or the other. But
it's unfortunate because there are compassionate women who get caught up in that. They get caught up in the cultural manipulation and whirlwind, right? And they think they gotta be that strong woman, and that's what I was talking about earlier, like the strong black woman that's not allowed to be nothing else. Yeah.
So she gets judged according to that. You a strong black woman? How dare you even ask for time off and cry and this and that? You should be allowed to be human. A strong person is gonna have weak moments.
Right.
That's what makes them strong. They identify it and they strengthen it. Listen, I don't want to keep talking.
We could go on and on, but
But all I'm saying is, we can't. I'm glad that Nick Cannon example came to mind, because I promise you, when he was running around having kid after kid, there was legions of men supporting that. They were like, we should do this and that. And then he was like, I'm a narcissist.
And then they point to people like Elon Musk and other people who have different, you know what I mean? But it's people that they perceive as elite, as
because it's all superficial.
All because of like the money and the status. But no, strip that all away.
It's psychopathy galore. They all have disorders. They all have something that's out of line.
Out of order.
Right, so we're going to stop right there because we're going to go on forever. Here we go. And we know he can go on forever. So,
I'm sorry.
Here we go, y'all. Nah, you good, Juju. It's him.
Don't say sorry to them.
Here we go.
Okay. We heard a lot. But it is time to pop.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Oh.
I know this is a tough part.
This is a sign too, because me and my brother used to play Ninja Turtles every day, and I was Leonardo he wore blue. But this makes sense because I was Michelangelo. You know what Michelangelo wore?
What he wear?
Orange.
Oh. Really? Oh my God.
We'll be right back, sis. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like what he was saying. I mean, he's really seems like a really good guy, well spoken, very handsome, like got a lot going for himself. So, you know, that's my type.
And then, so obviously we heard you said you picked her because of the color, but is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I loved everything you said. Honestly, quality time is so both of you guys, I love the fact that you appreciated that, because quality time is my favorite, because like I've had pesos, I've had dollars, I've had pounds, but the one currency you can't ever get back is time. And that's why I know that when somebody gives that to me, I got to show you why it's worth it. And the fact that you guys were talking about present, that was amazing to me. I loved it. And the fact that I felt like you guys could show up was why you were the last two, but you're definitely my type. You look very nice. The melanin is amazing.
Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, I just...
Sounds good. Well, let me have you step on back over there.
The one currency you can't get back
Is
time.
Yeah.
That's why you shouldn't trade all of it for money.
Come on up here with us, Brittany. Come on up. I'll have you stand here. Yes. All right. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
Yes.
Just one, guys. One.
Okay.
Yes.
Just one?
Felonies, do you have any? I have to check.
Nah, I don't have any felonies.
Okay.
Okay. Are you good?
Now, I got a question.
Go ahead.
What do you do? What do you do for a living, and where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
Or what do I do and where do I live?
Yeah.
I live here, I live in Phoenix, Arizona. And I am an office coordinator. Right now, I am currently of a school, and currently I'm in school to become a sign language interpreter. So once I'm finished with that, then that will be my career.
Okay, great. Do you plan on like establishing and creating a family in Phoenix? Like, how does that look? What do you plan on? Your plans?
I do like the weather out here, but no, I think if anything, I would probably buy property here, and then I would like to live somewhere that has a little bit more of a season change.
Okay.
Not very much. I don't like snow, but other than that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I told y'all y'all have one up here.
Yeah. You cheating.
Okay. So my final question, is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, I'd say it's a yes. I like your answers and what you had to say. I'm interested to get to know you more.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Can I tell her where I live to see? I got to see if she changed her mind.
Go ahead.
Does that matter? If it doesn't matter,
What
it
did you
doesn't
say?
If where he lives will change your mind.
Oh, okay.
matter. Yeah. I live in New York.
A little far, but no, not necessarily.
Yeah.
I've been to New York, so that's not. It depends on if we have a real connection. Then maybe I'll come out and see you, or maybe you can come back out here.
Exactly.
Okay. Let me ask you again then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes. Yeah, I did say I would only come to Phoenix if Charles Barkley came back to the Suns, but I would definitely do it for you.
Okay, thank you.
That's a yes?
Yes, that's a yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. All right, get your girl. You guys can go on up.
hold
Yeah,
hands?
go ahead. Make
There
some
you go.
noise for
There
them,
you go.
ladies.
All right.
Oh, shit, wow.
All right.
Yeah,
ladies
go
and
ahead.
gents.
Make some take the mic.
That's
Chill,
it.
wow.
That's it. We made it to the end. Oh my goodness. This might be the longest reaction for just one pop the balloon dating contestant that we've done so far. I don't know. Either way, it was fun though. We about to talk, so go ahead and stick around. Like the video in case you haven't already. Subscribe. All notification bells. You won't miss a video like this. Now it's time for the final thoughts.
It's funny because I was laughing because I'm like, is this how you guys feel when you guys watch us?
Nah, we don't be giving it up that much.
No, but no.
We do give it up though, but yeah.
The funny thing is, we were drawn in. We were following it.
It wasn't boring.
It wasn't
the
like
whole time. We didn't even know how much time elapsed until I was like, oh. Yeah, you could have baked the whole turkey in this time, but yeah.
That's great.
He
Great
did get a match.
conversation.
Let's start with that. He got a match. How do you feel about the match? You don't even know, huh?
They're gonna. Good gosh! I wonder how long their phone calls are gonna be.
Yeah, it's a lot of potential.
No, there is. All jokes aside, there's a lot of potential.
They're saying the right things in a sincere way.
Yes.
Like they have maturity behind it, not just trying to look good for the cameras.
Exactly.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, and it feels very genuine, very authentic.
Yes.
Their energy. Look, two extremely intelligent intellectuals, right? Who has a lot going for themselves, and I'm not mad at it.
I ain't mad at it either, man.
What about
it
you?
was a lot to take in. Actually, it might have been too much to take into me. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know what part I want to go back to. Like, we can go back, 10 minutes. It was like, 40 minutes. Feels like it. But I'm just happy that he got a match, right?
I am.
He said a lot of stuff.
He did.
And for the most part, I'm not going to lie, I agree with almost everything.
And I know which part.
Yeah. I'm going to let him live because we spoke on that already. And I also understand why he may have that approach, though. You know what I mean? But you got to be careful. You have to be careful. You cannot allow your feelings to dictate what is true.
Yeah.
Our feelings could just be that no matter what happens. You know what I mean? So at the same time, I just wanted to highlight what I said about the objective thing. There are just certain things that are not practical. And so having kids with multiple women, and you're not even with these women, by the way. You're not married to them or anything. You're just creating these single, broken homes, and these kids that are all your seeds are now like halfway half related to each other. Like, come on, dog. So I'm glad Nick Cannon did get therapy. He did get diagnosed. He came out as a narcissist. He's now aware. That is what was driving you. It wasn't love. It was not love. It wasn't something that would work. It was you having this God complex. I'm not making fun of narcissists, by the way, because I took a lot of psychology and I deal with a lot of people that have disorders. So I'm speaking from the heart when I say, please don't allow your feelings to get in the way of what's subjectively true. That's all I gotta say. Outside of that, though, I'm happy for them. They did get a match.
I'm gonna keep it very short and sweet. I'm happy for them.
Yes.
It's a match.
It's a match.
And it's a wrap.
And by golly, we got to come up with an MVP word because I want to know who made it to this point of the video.
Oh, okay.
My goodness, you guys are supportive. Long-winded?
I was just...
That's it.
Long-winded.
Drop that in the comments. Even if you commented more than once, go ahead and just put long-winded. Sneak it in the normal comment. We're going to know who's who. Yeah. Shout outs to all of the MVPs, VIPs, and really anybody that watched the video to this point.
Yeah,
we appreciate you. But be back for more. We will have that for sure. Until then, your boy Gamma signing out with the lovely
Juju. Peace.